Hey, it's David from Gigi's Fabric Shop, home to Juki and Janome Junkies. And in today's video, we're going to be going over what's inside the Juki DX-4000 box and showing you everything that's included when you open up this box. Let's get started. So the first step to unboxing your new Juki DX-4000 is obviously going to be breaking the seals on all sides of the machine. So in that case, we're going to be using a razor blade. You can use a set of keys or your desired cutting tool. It doesn't really matter. You'll be able to open it up pretty easily. Once you get that opened up, what I like to do is I like to push down on the box and then pull up, and there's going to be some metal staples there. You can literally just pull up while pushing down with your other hand on the other section, and you can break those staples out, or you can use a pair of needle nose pliers to actually grab those staples and twist them and pull them up. So now that we've got the top opened up, we removed the staples and the tape, we can go ahead and open up the box, and the first thing that's going to jump out at you is going to be the thank you card from Juki Junkies. We send this out with all of our machine orders, thanking you for your purchase and choosing us as your authorized Juki dealer. We also will ship you a nice sticker that has Juki Junkies logo and our name on it. And of course, can't forget the little charm. Every order will come with a charm from Juki Junkies. You collect these, and occasionally we do little competitions on our Facebook page of who has the cutest charms and who can make their cutest little scenes with the charms, and we sometimes send them out some little extras. So that's super fun. Then of course you're gonna get your warranty card and your warranty registration paper along with your quick reference guide. Now we can go ahead and just put those down to the side, and we can get ready to unpack the rest of what's inside this box. The next thing is going to be your accessory pack. This is gonna house all of your accessories and your feet that come along with the Juki DX-4000. We'll go more in depth on all of these once we get everything removed. The next thing we're gonna take out is, of course, that two-part pedal. This is a great pedal because you can change this two-part function to do whatever you'd like, whether it's cutting, back stitching, lock stitching, all of those features. Of course, the Juki DX-4000 power cable, which will also work with all of your other Juki sewing machines, other than the sergers. And then, of course, the knee lifter, the table, and the machine cover, which this machine cover is really, really nice. So I love that. And then now we are going to unpack the top styrofoam. This is going to be what kind of encases your machine in the box, ensuring that it's not going to get hurt in delivery. It's important to keep the boxing and the styrofoam with your machine. I always recommend for at least a few years or even forever, because if you ever want to ship it in for a service at Juki Junkies, it's really nice to have that material, or if there's ever a warranty, it's really nice to have that material to ship it back to Juki themselves. So we're just going to go ahead and place this styrofoam on the side, and now we can see the actual machine here. And removing this machine, we're just going to want to take all the plastics out from around it and expose the actual handle of the machine. And once you get that handle, you can just pick up directly from the machine, just like so, and remove it out of the box. So when removing the machine from the box, the styrofoam will sometimes come with it. If that happens, you can kind of just wiggle it out and use an extra set of hands to pull off that styrofoam, just like so. And then, of course, remove this big piece of styrofoam that goes into the throat of the machine. This is going to help ensure the machine is well secured and held tight when shipping. Like I said, keep all of that packaging together inside the box. You can close it back up and it'll seal up just like it was never opened. Throw it in the attic, keep it there. It's always nice to keep the box. If you're limited on space and you really can't keep that box, go ahead and throw it out. But like I said, it is really nice to have when shipping it in for servicing, or if you ever were to have any warranties that need to be shipped back to Juki. So now that we've got the machine unboxed and on the table, let's go ahead and get it ready to start sewing. So you'll see that there's some blue tape located and white tape covering some of the hatches, keeping them nice and closed when shipping. All you're gonna do is just go ahead and peel that tape off on all of those little latches. And then once you get all that tape off, you can go ahead and remove this free arm cover and get the styrofoam and the blue tape out from the foot. You can lift up that foot on the back if needed to remove that styrofoam. Now let's see what's inside this accessory box here. Doing so, we're just gonna be removing that blue tape once again, opening up that accessory box, and we're gonna go from left to right throughout this whole box, naming off all of the accessories that come with it. And of course, we'll also have the manual linked in the description of this video. So if you guys are interested in learning more about this machine, check out that manual in the description. So in the accessory box, you're going to get the buttonhole presser foot, which is located behind the straight stitch plate. You're gonna get the straight stitch feed dog, which is gonna be this right here. The T-screw. This is great for removing your stitch plate and tightening down your foot and needle bar screw. You're gonna get the walking foot quilt guide, which on this machine, of course, it's got that Juki smart feed system. So that's just a guide for that system. You're gonna get the auxiliary spool pin, which is gonna be this little piece right here. Then you're gonna get a needle set, which is gonna be this little organ needle set right here. Spool caps, of course, for all different types of sizes. This is the medium. Here is the small. We're gonna get 3 bobbins, and of course, there's one in the machine already. These are just plastic class 15A computerized bobbins. We're gonna have a seam ripper that comes with the machine. There's a cleaning brush that comes with the machine. So this is the needle set screw. This will be for free motion quilting. Then of course we have our adapter shank, also for your free motion quilting feet. We have our quilt presser foot zigzag type. So you can see it has that jelly bean style opening for decorative stitching. We have our rolled hemming presser foot. Then of course our little presser foot holder set screw, edge sewing presser foot, blind stitch presser foot, our zipper foot, 1/4 inch foot with a guide, our manual buttonhole foot, our straight stitch presser foot, overcasting presser foot, open toe presser foot, patchwork presser foot, and our quilt presser foot for ruler. This is the plastic type. And so the user manual does a really fantastic job at labeling each one of these feet. Each one of these feet have a little letter on them, and it labels them to show you where they go in the free arm cover of the machine, and also so you can keep track and understand which foot is for what. The next thing I wanted to go over briefly is this 2-part pedal. This 2-part pedal, you have the gas function and the specialty function over here on the right. You can program that to do pretty much anything you'd like it to do, whether that's a back stitch, lock stitch, reverse stitch, which is a back stitch, thread cut, and a variety of other small little features. So that's really nice. That's programmable in the machine. This will just plug into the side of the machine over here. And of course, you can use this machine without a foot pedal since it does have the start and stop function on the machine itself. So the free arm cover is fantastic on this machine. There is storage on both sides of it. So you can store all of your feet and accessories in the front, and then maybe your buttonhole attaching foot and some other bigger accessories in the back. And of course, that free arm cover does come right off just like so, and you can go ahead and slide in your extension table. This extension table is great when you're working with bigger materials such as quilts, or maybe you're doing some garment sewing and you need a little extra surface space. So this extension table does come with the machine, and it's very nice and flush, and it has a nice little measuring tape on the front. Are you watching this video because you just can't decide on what machine to get? I totally understand. I do the same thing. I watch a million different videos and I still can't decide. Well, that's what we're here for. We're here for you to contact us and let us hear you out and figure out what needs you need in a sewing machine. Because our #1 goal is to be your matchmaker. We want to match you up with the proper machine that's going to fit your needs, because a happy customer is a happy dealer. And our #1 goal is to ensure you're going to be happy with your purchase throughout the life of the machine. So give us a call here at 813-661-9000 between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or send us an email at customerservice@jukijunkies.com. And we ship machines extremely fast, so give it a try. Up next, we have the machine cover. It comes in this beautiful Juki blue, I like to call it. And it is super nice and robust. It's got like a, I don't know, plastic material on the inside that kind of keeps it nice and stout, and it looks really good on the machine. And of course, you can still access those carry handles on that machine, so you can carry it around in the cover. And whenever you're storing it long term and you don't want any dust or debris to get in it, it has that little flap that goes over the top, securing the top from getting dirty. There's pockets on both the front and the back, so you can store your knee lifter or maybe your extension table in the back of this cover. Just like so. Throw that knee lifter in there, and boom, you're ready to travel around with this machine. And yes, it's a big machine, but quite honestly, with that cover, with all the accessories and the free arm, you could easily travel around with this, and it wouldn't be that big of a hassle, especially since you'd be traveling around with your very high-end computerized sewing machine. And the machine is only 32 pounds, so it's about 7 pounds heavier than a Juki TL. And finally, the knee lifter. Now, of course, since this is a computerized machine, there's all the functions that a knee lifter would do built into the machine, so you don't really have to manually use that knee lifter. But if you are really used to using a knee lifter and you like to have one on your machine, it does come with that option, so you don't have to use the pivoting feature that the machine already has on there. So that is really nice that it comes with this still. So now that we've gone over everything that's included in the box with this machine, there might be a couple things you're wondering. How do we wind the bobbin? How do we thread the machine? Or what is all the information on going through the navigation on this machine, such as like a deep dive video? Well, of course, we have those videos already done for you, so check the description or look for the info cards on the top of the screen for those videos that we've already recorded. Also, if you're wondering where the user manual is at, it's a digital user manual on the LCD screen here, which is very nice because you don't have a paper copy of things floating around. You can't find your manual. It's just right there. You can find it every time you're on that sewing machine. It's also very easy to navigate through and find what you're actually looking for. So if you're interested in learning more on this machine, check out those videos in the description. And if you have any questions, of course, give us a call. We are a small family-owned business just outside of Tampa, Florida in Brandon, and we take a lot of pride in our sewing machines. We're also an authorized dealer for Janome, so if you guys have any questions on machines, give us a call. We'll be happy to help you out. Our number is 813-661-9000. We are open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and we'd be happy to talk to you, so give us a call there. If you would like to send us an email at customerservice@jukijunkies.com, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like always, give us a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any questions. Hope to see you on the next video. We post every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye!